Hello and welcome to How to Play Euchre. Euchre is a card game most commonly played with 4 players divided into 2 teams with 2 players per team. This video will start by teaching you the general concepts and gameplay of Euchre. Then the tutorial will get into more of the details of Euchre. To finish, there will be an example game where all the lessons will be put together. Euchre is played with only 24 cards, the ace through the 9 of each suit. Once you have separated the cards, you are ready to deal. Deal the cards clockwise in sets of 2 or 3 so that each player ends up with 5 cards. There will be 4 cards remaining in the deck. Turn the top card of the remaining deck over for everyone to see. The object of Euchre is to win more tricks than the opposing team. A trick is created by each player taking turns playing a card. The winner of the trick is the player who played the highest ranking card. Let's go over how the cards are ranked. For each suit, the cards are ranked with ace being the highest and 9 being the lowest until a trump suit is established. Here is where Euchre is unique. The card rankings change for the trump suit. For example, if diamonds becomes the trump suit, then the jack of diamonds becomes the highest ranking card, and the offsuit jack of the same color, in this case jack of hearts, becomes the second highest ranking card. In this case, the jack of hearts is now considered a trump card. Let's look at another example. If clubs becomes the trump suit, then the jack of clubs becomes the highest ranking card, and the jack of spades becomes the second highest ranking card. The jack of spades is now considered trump. All the cards of the trump suit will outrank the other suited cards. For example, when clubs are trump, the 9 of clubs ranks higher than the ace of hearts. Now let's go over how trump is established. Going back to the hand that was dealt earlier, I have flipped over each player's cards so that you can see them. In an actual game, you will keep your cards hidden from the other players. The player to the left of the dealer has the first option to establish the trump suit. Since player A dealt this hand, the option starts with player B. The first potential trump suit is the suit of the card that is flipped from the deal. In this case, the suit is hearts. Player B has 2 options at this time: state hearts as trump or pass. On a pass, the option moves to player C. If every player passes on calling hearts trump, the option returns to player B to pick any other suit than the one that was previously passed on. When the trump is established as the suit that was flipped up from the deck, the dealer gets to pick up the card showing and discard one from his hand. The discard is placed face down. If the suit that was flipped up from the deck is passed on, no discard takes place. Now on to the playing of a game. For this example game, player C has stated hearts as the trump suit. Since player A dealt, player B, who is to the left of the dealer, plays the first card. With the goal of winning the trick in mind, player B leads his highest card. Each player must play a card with the same suit of the lead card if possible. Player C will have to follow suit with his spade. Same goes for player D and player A. Because player B has the highest ranking card that was played, he wins the trick. As the winner of the trick, player B leads the next card. Player C does not have a card in the suit that was led and therefore can play any card. Because player C wants to win the trick, he will play a trump suited card. Player D is forced to follow the lead suit. Player A does not have a card in the lead suit and can choose any card to play. Player C wins the trick with the highest ranked card. Player C now plays the lead card for the next trick. Player D's Jack of Diamonds is considered trump and has to be played to follow suit. The rest of the game goes as follows. At the end of the round, Team 1 has 3 tricks and Team 2 has 2 tricks. Now let's go over how to keep score. The team that determined the trump suit is referred to as the attackers and will get 1 point for winning 3 or 4 tricks, 2 points for winning all 5 tricks. The team that did not determine the trump is referred to as the defenders and will get 2 points for winning 3 or 4 tricks, 4 points for winning all 5 tricks. When the defenders get 3 or more tricks in a hand, it is known as a euchre. The first team to 10 points wins the game. Each team's score is kept using 2 playing cards that add up to 10. In the example round, the attackers were Team 1, and they get 1 point for winning 3 tricks. The number of suit symbols showing represents your team's score. Each team will keep their own score and update it after each round that is played. There is one last possibility to go over. The player who determines trump has the option to play the hand without his or her partner. In this situation, the player's partner would put his or her cards down and the round would be played the same as explained before, but with only 3 players. If the player who goes alone wins 3 or 4 tricks, the attackers are awarded 1 point. If the lone player is able to win all 5 tricks, the attackers are awarded 4 points. The defending team will get 2 points for winning 3 or 4 tricks, 4 points for winning all 5 tricks. Now on to some rules. The offsuit jack of the same color is considered trump and is the second highest ranking card. Players must play the same suit that was led whenever possible. No card exchange takes place for the dealer if everyone passes in the first round. Once the first suit is passed on, it cannot be called as trump for that round. If everyone passes in the second round, the dealer has to determine the trump. This is known as sticking the dealer. A farmer's hand is when you are dealt a hand with only 9s and 10s. Announce you have a farmer's hand, and all the cards are reshuffled and redealt. Player A is the dealer and deals 5 cards to each player in sets of 2 or 3. The top card of the remaining deck is flipped up. The first option for trump is clubs. Each player chose to pass, and clubs can no longer be trump for this round. Player D calls spades as trump. Player B leads the king of clubs. Player C does not have a club and plays a trump-suited spade to try to win the hand. Player D plays a higher trump spade. Player A has to follow the lead suit with a club. Player D wins the trick with the highest ranking card. Player D leads the next trick with the highest ranking trump card. Player A and Player B follow suit. Player C cannot follow suit and can play any card. Player D wins the trick. Player D leads again, this time with the jack of clubs. This is trump and considered a spade. Spades would need to be played to follow suit if possible. No other player has a trump-suited card left. Player D wins the trick. Player D leads again. All other players must follow the heart suit if possible. Player D wins the trick with the highest ranking card. Player D leads the last trick and wins again as no other player can follow the heart-led suit. Team 2 has won all 5 tricks. They are awarded 2 points. This wraps up how to play euchre. As with most things, you will get better with practice, so don't be discouraged if it takes a few games to catch on. Thanks for watching.